right. Tyrion, I don't know now. I don't know if Grey Worm's gonna do something or what. He thinks it's the soldiers and it's... Is it Jon? Oh, hell. Wait. What is it? Oh, it's Grey Worm. Please don't kill Tyrion. I really will be mad. I won't forgive him for this. Oh, there's Starks and Brienne, dude. He'll be okay. He'll be okay.
If you look outside the walls of your city, you'll find thousands of Northmen who will explain to you why harming Jon Snow is not in your interest.
And you will find thousands of Unsullied who believe that it is.
Some of you may be quick to forgive. Cersei is gone because of her, and Jon Snow put a knife in her heart. Let the Unsullied give him what he deserves.
Oh,
Say
hell.
another word about killing my brother and I'll cut your throat.
Friends, please.
Davis, speak.
If it weren't for you and your men, we would have lost the war with the dead.
Right.
This country owes you a debt it can never repay.
Yes.
But the people that used to live there are gone. Make it your own. Start your own house with the Unsullied as your bannermen.
We need justice. Jon Snow cannot go free.
It's not for you to decide.
You are not here to speak!
His fate is for our king to decide. Or our queen.
What king?
We don't have a king or queen.
Choose one.
Bran? Who is it?
Make your choice then.
Gendry.
I stand before you as one of the senior lords in the country.
Thank you. I was so confused. Oh, Sam. Why didn't I see him? Oh, why is he there? Uncle, sit down, you bastard. Who's it gonna be? Look at Sam. Oh, I was hoping it wasn't gonna be him.
Maybe the decision about what's best for everyone should be left to, well, everyone.
A vote.
I'll ask my horse.
Don't laugh at Sam. It's not funny.
About our bloody history.
Who's he gonna say?
About the mistakes we've
Davis?
made. And who has a better story than Bran the Broken?
Oh,
He is our memory. The keeper of all our stories. The wars, weddings, births, massacres, famines. Our triumphs, our defeats, our past. Who better to lead us into the future?
oh my gosh.
Bran has no interest in ruling, and he can't father children.
Right.
Good. Sons of kings can be cruel and stupid, as you well know. His will never torment us. That is the wheel our queen wanted to break. But I ask you now, if we choose you, will you wear the crown? Will you lead the Seven Kingdoms to the best of your abilities from this day until your last day?
Why do you think I came all this way?
You knew.
The Brandon of House Stark. I say aye.
That's little Robin. Little shit.
The North will remain an independent kingdom, as it was for thousands of years.
I said that earlier to Danny. So yeah, if the North can remain separate.
Lord of the Six Kingdoms, and protector of the realm.
I can't close my mouth.
You will be my hand.
Oh, your grace, I don't want it.
And I don't want to be king.
I don't deserve it.
Yes, you do.
I thought I was wise, but I wasn't. I thought I knew what was right, but I didn't.
He deserves justice.
He just got it. He's made many terrible mistakes. He's going to spend the rest of his life fixing them.
It is not enough.
Grey Worm, stop! I let you do. Stop!
So our new king has chosen to send you to the Night's Watch.
There's still
Back
Night's
to the Night's Watch.
I don't expect we'll ever see each other again.
A few years as Hand of the King would make anyone want to piss off the edge of the world.
Now that he's going back to the Night's Watch, Ghost can go back with him, right? Swear to God, we better be able to see Ghost.
Ned Stark's daughter will speak for them. She's the best they could ask for.
Oh boy.
You can come see me, you know, at Castle Black.
I can't.
You think anyone will dare tell you women aren't allowed?
What's west of Westeros?
I don't know.
No one knows.
You have your needle?
Right here.
She has her needle. Oh.
Your Grace. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me.
You were exactly where you were supposed to be.
Well. Alright, something positive. Okay. All the stuff that we saw before he went back to Clark and Cersei. What else you gonna write, Brienne? Y'all, all three of my favorite characters are still alive. Sam and Arya and Tyrion are fine. What? Ron?
What's this?
A Song of Ice and Fire.
Oh, y'all were right.
Archmaester Ebro's history of the wars following the
He
death of
did
King
it.
Robert. I helped him with the title.
Y'all were right about that.
I don't believe you're mentioned.
Oh, Brienne is his Kingsguard. Of course she is. Oh my gosh, she said she would always protect the Stark children.
He was last spotted flying east towards
Farther
the land.
away, the better.
Perhaps I can find him.
Uh-oh.
Do carry on with the rest.
Oh, he's gonna
As you wish, Your Grace.
gonna do that. Oh god.
Sir Podrick.
Sir Podrick.
Long may he reign.
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 Love him.
That will improve.
I'm sure it will.
Say it all together. Oh. Why am I laughing? Something's gonna happen, isn't it?
The Master of Coin looks forward to helping the Master of Ships, but first he has to ensure we're not wasting coin, or soon there won't be no more coin.
Anymore.
You're Master of Grammar now, too.
Grand Maester. It is my theory, but...
Oh, speaking of builders, all the best brothels
Oh,
burned
this is
out.
fantastic.
The Master of Coin...
But
is
how
willing
many
to follow
people are left to rule? Let's be honest.
The Archmaester.
I once brought a jackass and a honeycomb.
I want to
into
hear
a
the
bottle.
end. You kidding me? I want to hear the end of that fucking joke. What a council. Is that Tormund? What is Tormund? Are you kidding me? He has Ghost. He was supposed to watch after Ghost. He has Ghost. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm looking at. That was Sansa's face. Is Arya Jon? What? The Starks have had such a shitty time on this show. I know other people have too, but I'm all Team Stark and Family Stark. Like, you go, Sansa. You've grown so much. Oh, she's got a boat. She has her own fleet. And he... Oh. Like they're all leading something and then Bran's the king. The similarities. Please, where's Ghost? I hear him. I hear him. Hair's still gone. Look. Finally. I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. Sansa, you've learned so much. You deserve it. Queen of the North! Queen of the North! Oh! This is like when she was sailing off to Bravos. Oh, Arcs, baby. Exhausted, y'all. I'm really tired. I'm so emotionally drained. I'm gonna be in the bed for like 3 days. Are those giants in the making? Look how much taller they are than everybody else. You know what I mean? Are they just like teenagers? What? What do you say? Oh. Tormund always told him he didn't belong there. He belonged in the real North. So he's going to live as a wildling with all of them and with Ghost and Tormund. I like this. I like this ending. I do. I do. And that's it. I've really gotta wrap my head around this one. I really thought there for the beginning when Tyrion was like locked up, I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much to talk about though. I really have to wrap my brain around this. I'm going to give a really brief review, which I've done in the past. Nothing different really. It's not an in-depth discussion / review. It's my reaction, and then here's just a little summary of what I saw. That's all I do, really. I am planning on doing a live chat, a discussion with other reactors that we still have to kind of select. And we want it to be really balanced with Stark, Lannister, Targaryen, the main houses as far as where things kind of go and have gone with Game of Thrones. So we're gonna be picking people based on that because we want it to be even and we want it to be a good discussion and not a whole bunch of people with one house and one against another, vice versa. For the way that everything's kind of gone this season and for it to be done in 6 episodes, like, and where we left off, I feel like this episode, it was better. It took us from like a 5 out of 10 to like an 8. You know what I mean? Based on episode 5. I'm not saying over the whole season. I'm saying based on where we left off. I'm telling y'all, I have been just emotional all day. I explained that earlier, the different emotions I went through. And then once, like, the Game of Thrones intro started with the music, I was like, oh, this is it. And then like I had a whole new set of emotions. It was like, really, Michelle, like, don't do this again. Like, I've already gone through this. But it was like, it's happening, it's now, it's live, everyone's watching it with them. This is an experience that is not just like here, it's like international. It's international. And this isn't a movie, this is a TV show. We have to be reminded this is a TV show. I think we get sidetracked sometimes with the cinematography and the CGI and the grandeur and the music. The tracks alone are just, they just get you. And every house has their own, and they just kind of blend them sometimes. And it's fantastic. Like, it's top notch, and we forget it's not a movie. This is the best that probably we will see for a long, long time. Like, probably my grandchildren will look back on this show and be like, what? They've paved the way for sure with storytelling, with everything. I don't want to go into too much of the whole Game of Thrones storyline, because we will get into that in our live chat, I'm sure, when we do that. But I do want to say this just for me, and say it now on my channel. I know that there's been some people that have been really disappointed since season 5 ended, when they said the books ended and Jon Snow died. I'm gonna be honest, and I know a lot of y'all agree, season 6 was one of the best, if not the best, season of Game of Thrones. For me, it was season 6 and then season 4. So I don't know why people say once the book stopped, like the writing was just shit. It wasn't. It was just rushed, towards the end of season 7 and season 8. We needed 10 episodes. We needed more context. We needed more story. It wasn't fair that it was just like, oh, we're going to do 10 episodes for 6 years, and then we're just going to fade it off. It'll make sense. It'll make sense. It didn't. We had to there's been all these videos and these theories out there that have just confused us more. I really did not see Jon killing Dany. When he said, I told you you will always be my queen, there was this motion, and I didn't know, in my mind, I honestly thought, what was that? It was like did he punch her? Did he stab her? But I didn't say anything because I thought, no, he's embraced her. And then when she kind of did like this, I was like, he did. Because I saw him betraying her. I saw him following Tyrion. I knew Tyrion was going to die. And I wasn't ready. I knew Jon was next. Because Tyrion basically said, you're next in line for the throne. So who do you think's after me? And then Arya and Sansa don't agree with her, so they're going to be next. So it was kind of like, thinking back now, I've had like 2 minutes to process. Thank you. Thinking back now, he all that's going through his mind, and he thought, I have to protect my family. Because they've made it known. Arya and Sansa have said, we don't trust her. We want the North, we do this, we do that. So they would be next. So he had to stop her. But when the bells rang last episode, it was just noise to her. It was noise. It was, I don't care that they're surrendering. I don't care. It was mass genocide. And you cannot have somebody ruling that does that. We don't need another Hitler on our hands. Hitler with a dragon. That's exactly what he would have done. Can't have that. And I love Dany. It was like Drogon was just like so smart. And no, y'all, Bran did not warg into Drogon. He didn't do it last episode, and he didn't do it now. Just stop it. I don't even need a video about that now. because I'm not buying it. Not buying it. So many videos out that are, no. Anybody seen Drogon? Like, is he going to wreak havoc? But it's not like he's an imminent threat. I don't think it's anything that we need to go, ooh, that wasn't answered. I'm okay with stuff like that. That can be left to the imagination. The season is ended. We're starting over. Drogon's not been seen. They brought it up. They answered it. No, he went east. Okay, we're on that. Bran says, I'll check on that because he can do that. So he'll know if he's coming. So we're good. We're good. That's another thing that just caught me off guard. I'm gonna be rambling and y'all bear with me because when I do the live stream, we're gonna be talking about stuff hopefully in order and it'll make sense. But right now, since we're talking about Bran, he is King Bran the Broken. First of his name. Da 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 da. Some of y'all said Bran would be on the Iron Throne because he didn't want it, and Tyrion always said the best kind of ruler would be the one that didn't want it. Bran, he was my very last choice of any names that were thrown out there. There we go. Bran. And Tyrion picked him. And then he picked Tyrion to be his hand. Oh, more tears. I know one thing. The thing I really loved at the very end was the right thing to do for Grey Worm and for other people to be satisfied is that Jon would be sent to the Night's Watch. Couldn't father children, have lands. We know the whole drill. Back there he goes. But I like how when he was back there and he was walking among the people and then Arya was on her ship because she wanted to go west of Westeros. Nobody knows what's out there. But she wanted to figure it out. That's her. That's who she is. And then, of course, Sansa is Lady of Winterfell. And like officially, like she has been. Like when Jon wasn't there, it's like that's who she was. But now like she is like Ned Stark. He was Lord of Winterfell and now following in her dad's footsteps. And I think she's going to be a very wise ruler. I think the books will go into great depth and detail about each of their journeys. But I like how we all had this moment of the Starks kind of walking, and then even Bran being pushed in his wheelchair to the meeting with the council people. It's like they all had this very prominent place in history for the future. I like how this ended. I still could have done with 10 episodes. Like that could have still been episode 10. But from the last episode to this one where we picked up, yes, I'm very accepting of it. I'm very relieved that my top 3 characters are still alive. I'm very relieved that the Starks are finally getting their due. Jon left Castle Black with the wildlings. Tormund was there with Ghost. We finally got our Ghost moment, bless him, with his red eyes and his little only one ear. He was like, hey, Dad, Tormund said you'd be back. We didn't know that, but hello, thank you for giving us that. But they were leaving. And Tormund had said, you belong with us. So that leaves off with, I don't need that to be wrapped up in a bow. I get it. It was mentioned before. There was substance to it. He can go off to the north with Ghost, with Tormund, with the other wildlings, live happily ever after. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Arya not being tied down. She can't be a lady of anything. She needs to go explore. I'm fine with that. I don't need to know the end result and who does she meet, and that's for the future. That's to our imagination. I'm fine with that because again, that's who she is. The story has built up to that. Sansa being Lady of Winterfell, again, it makes sense. She's always told people she wants the North to be on their own, not part of the 7 kingdoms. She told Dany that. That's just who they are. The North remembers like they're their own kingdom. They always have been. They stick together. I'm sorry to the Targaryens that loved Dany as a top free character type person. I was upset that she did die. She didn't come to her senses. That was like a 20% thing in my mind where maybe Jon could talk her out of it and be like, look what you did. We can fix it though. Like, come back to us, Dany, come back. But that just wasn't the case. And he knew Arya and Sansa were in danger. So that happened. But I am sad about that. I liked that we got to see Sam at the end, Yara, and Brienne, and all these people that ended up like on the council that are over their regions, their lords, ladies, whatever, knights. Brienne was for Kingsguard to Bran. That only makes sense. Sir Podrick, as Brienne called him, he's also there as a knight. Bran's going to be a great leader, I think. I mean, he's still kind of like, he's there, but he's not there. I just didn't see that coming. But as far as being a fair ruler, I can see him doing that. I can see him doing that. And of course, Tyrion being his hand, he's going to be the logic. This was a good ending to a fantastic show. I'm really glad that I was asked to react to this. I really initially only did it because Sean Bean was in it. And that's the only character and actor that I knew of that was in the show. And then when he was killed off, I thought, I don't want to see this anymore. But I'm glad I stuck with it. And the stories, the deep conversations. I really wish we had had more deep dialogue and conversations this season. Another huge thing it was missing. But I really enjoy the show. I really do love Game of Thrones. I hope y'all don't think I've been trying to like poo-poo on it, because I haven't been trying to. I've felt lost the last couple episodes. The first two in season 8 were awesome. Episode 3 was a great battle, and it was just like, oh, I thought a lot more people were going to die, but they didn't. But 4 and 5 were just kind of like, ooh, all over the place. It was just rushed. It's one of my top 3 favorite television series of all time. I feel like I can say, all right, there was some hiccups, but the show, it has ended, and I like the way it ended. I can say that. I can say I like the way it ended. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for watching all 8 seasons with me. Thanks for all the laughter, for the tears, for the moments when I used to do this. Before I had my stress balls, I pulled my face in all directions. That hurt. This has been great. Thank y'all for joining me. I really appreciate it. Till the next video, next time.